Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fred Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today, we're going to be building Illinois Central number 3108, which is a GP40R. And thanks to Railfan Kyle for requesting that I make this locomotive and making this video possible. So let's get right into it here. The first thing we're going to do is build the coupler. So come in with a dark oak stair to be the coupler. And I'm attaching it up to the train I already have here. And then underneath that, we put a dark oak fence gate to be an air hose. On this locomotive we already have, we delete the first two on each side of the coupler and replace it with dark oak fence coming out to be the connected cables. Then on the next block down in front of that, we take out polished blackstone stairs, and we need to get 3 of them right side up and facing forward like this. On the outsides, we put upside down stairs facing outward. On the next level up, we put polished blackstone block in the middle, and then 2 upside down forward facing stairs coming out to each side. Above that, we put a temporary block on the corner and 3 upside down forward facing stairs in the top middle. Delete the temporary block. Behind that, we make a T-shaped pattern with polished blackstone block, then an end rod down on bottom above each rail. Then we make a 5x3 going out to each side of the rails with polished blackstone blocks here. Now we need to make our wheels, so take out a block of netherite to be the wheels. And we're going to skip 1 ahead of this here down on the rail. And we need to get the netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then switch to dark oak stairs, and we need to get a back-to-back T-shaped pattern of upside down stairs coming 5 across the rails. So 5 this way and 5 coming this way upside down. Then our next set of wheels here, so netherite on each rail again and an end rod axle. Above that, on the outside, we take dark oak slabs and a line going from wheel to wheel. Same thing on this side, a line of 4 going from wheel to wheel. Now we're going to come around underneath here, and anywhere there's a wheel, we put an upside down grindstone coming off those slabs. Same thing on this side, get an upside down grindstone in front of each of the wheels. Now we take out a dark oak fence gate, and we put one in front of each of these wheels and open them into the wheels. Same thing down on this end. Open a fence gate into each of these wheels here. Then we can take back out our polished blackstone block, and on this top middle 3 here, we're going to fill the middle 3 in. And we're going to come down over those fence gates and out another 2 rows of 3. Then we come underneath on the end here, and we fill in this bottom middle 3 with blocks. Then we switch to polished blackstone stairs, upside down facing outward, and we make a row of 12 coming out from that block there. Once we have 12, we swing around and fill this middle 3 with blocks, and then same thing, 12 upside down stairs coming back this way to connect up and complete the fuel tank. Now we switch back to polished blackstone block, and we fill in this top middle 3 above the fuel tank, coming down to the other end of the fuel tank here. Now we need to do our next set of wheels, so we're going to skip 2 blocks of space and then get netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then dark oak stairs upside down in a back-to-back T-shaped pattern coming 5 across the rails here. So 5 facing that way, 5 facing this way. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then dark oak slabs coming 4 across the top on the outside, going from wheel to wheel. Do that on both sides. Then we take out a grindstone and we hang that upside down in front of each of the wheels. Same thing over here, grindstone upside down in front of each of the wheels. Then we take out a dark oak fence gate and we open those into each of the wheels on this end and each of the wheels on this end. Now we can switch back to our polished black stone block and start filling in this middle 3 on top coming to this end of the truck. Come out above those fence gates, and then in front of that we need to make a 5x3 coming across to each side of the rails here. So 2 out this way, and another row on top, and then extend it out 2 this way. Then we make a T-shaped pattern. We put an end rod down above each rail. Then we switch to polished blackstone stair, 3 right side up facing forward here. On the outsides, upside down and facing outward stairs. Then a block in the middle, and on each side 2 upside down forward facing stairs coming out to the sides. On the very top, 3 upside down stairs in the middle. Now we're going to come in on the front of the fuel tank here, and we're going to take out a player head to be the fuel cap. Put 1 here and 1 here. Then next to that we put a sideways crimson sign to be the fuel gauge, and then a crimson button on each side to be the fuel shutoff. Then we take out ambills, and on this top level of the fuel tank bring ambills all the way down to be an air tank. Same thing on this side, an entire row of ambills all the way up to that button. Now we're going to take out a chain, and we put 1 chain on the second block up in this corner, and then 2 coming off this truck. And then we'll have to come down here, and we'll have to spin around to place it here. 2 in this gap, 1 in this corner. Then 1 in this corner, 2 here, 2 here, and 1 there. Now we come on top with yellow terracotta to get a more faded yellow look, and we're going to fill in this 5 across the top coming end to end. Then we take out smooth quartz slab for our stairs and put 3 of them coming up in the gaps on the porch here. Make sure they're all on the bottom hitbox of each of the blocks. And we do the same thing down on this end. So 3 slabs coming up here, and 3 slabs coming up here. Now take out a dark oak stair to be our coupler on this end. Swing around this way and get it stacked up to that second block. Delete the block you used for placement, and underneath there, put a dark oak fence gate. Then, on the second block up on each side, 2 dark oak fence gates and open them into the plow. Now we're going to take out black concrete powder, and we're going to come on the front middle right behind the stairs. 1 there. Then white wool for the logo, and another black concrete powder. Then a column of 3 kitty corner on each side. Then we come around like this. Another column of 3 here, and on this side just 1. Then 2 on the outside, covering the first 2 yellow blocks there on each side. Behind that, on the outside, a column of 4 black concrete powder on each side. Then, behind those, another 2 coming out and another 2 above that, so 2 2x2s. Then 2 white wool above each of those. And then a column of 4 black concrete powder behind it on each side to frame in the cab. Now take out light blue stained glass paint and put 2 in each of these gaps to fill in the side windows. Then on the front, 1 here and 1 here. And then we're going to take out a black stained glass paint here to put across the middle. We can't use the concrete powder because it will fall down if not supported. Now above this, balanced on these windows, put a row of 3 concrete powder. And then behind it on the upper hitbox, we're going to fill the middle 3 in with blackstone slabs here. Then polished blackstone stairs facing outward on each side. We're using slabs for the roof because the concrete powder will fall down, but but don't worry, we'll cover it with black carpet later and it will all look seamless. Now we come down on back of the locomotive, and in the middle, 1 block behind the stairs, we make a column of 5 concrete powder. Then another column of 5 kitty corner out on each side. Then we come back up here by the cab. The first one is just 2, and then the column of 4, and we're going to raise that up by 4, coming all the way back to the end of the locomotive, and then we're going to do 4 coming all the way forward on the other side of the locomotive. Now we're going to put in a dark oak door there, and on the other side a dark oak door here on the nose. Come around on top behind the cab here for the blast furnace, and we're going to make a row of 3 facing backwards. Same thing on this side. Then we can fill that middle with polished black stone slab. Now we can put 2 bedrock in the middle to hold it up behind that, and a 2x3 of concrete powder. Above that, we're going to go ahead and put in 2x3 of daylight sensors here, because there's this area that sticks up. And actually, I just remembered, the daylight sensors will trigger the trap door, so I'm going to go ahead and just put polished black stone slabs in a 2x3 there. Then we're going to come here and crouch, and we're going to put iron trap doors across this 3x3. Now, starting in this back middle, put a row of bedrock in the middle, coming out 7 blocks long. And then we can fill in the sides lined up with that bedrock to be the rear radiator vents on each side. Then we can take our bedrock, or any block really, and fill in this middle. This is just going to be to hold up the concrete powder. And then we fill all of this 3 in with black concrete powder coming all the way to the bedrock vents on the back here. Now take out a polished black stone slab, 1 in from the middle of the back, and make a fan shape, and then another and another. The GP40 has 3 fans back here. Fill the middles with an iron trapdoor. Now come up on the nose here. We need to put a string to hold up a carpet, and the carpet will hold up the concrete powder. So come right on the nose here, and we got to get out a string. And you're going to have to crouch to place it. So put a string in that middle block in front of the window, and then black carpet above that, and then the carpet will allow us to place a concrete powder coming off the top middle there. Then we can open dark oak fence gate above that back to back to be the horn. Then we're going to start filling in this middle 3 with black carpet to make the roof look uniform. And anywhere we don't have anything built, just keep putting black carpet on. Normally we'd be building a dynamic brake blister there, but this particular locomotive doesn't have dynamic brakes, so we leave nothing in the middle of the roof line. And keep putting the carpet around these fans and around the back. Come down on the conductor side, skip 1 block behind the cab, and make a row of 3 black stained glass panes to be the blower. And we're going to rise that up till it's right under where those vents are. You can't really see it against the black here, but we need to raise it 4 high and 3 wide till it's under those vents. And actually I'm going to extend it out so it's 4 long. Now we're going to come around on the engineer side behind the cab here, and in front of this door we stack 2 black concrete powder and then 2 coming off to the left here to make stairs. Then we're going to take out a birch fence to be our railing. We come 3 high, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. Same thing here, 3 high from the bottom, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. On this side of the stairs, we're going to come up from the bottom, still with our birch fence, and we're going to raise that up till it's 5 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we switch to dark oak fence and connect that to the cab. Only the railings on the ends are painted white. So we're going to do the same thing here. Birch coming up in a column of 5, and then switch to dark oak to connect that to the cab. Then we'll come up here behind this door. We come over two with dark oak, and then down one, and then over two again, down another one. Then we go all the way to the back of the locomotive with the dark oak here. Once we get to the back on the side of the stairs, we connect it down with birch. Then another 3 birch on this side, over one, up one, over one, up one. Same thing here, come up from the bottom by 3, over one, up one, over one, and up one. Then a column of 4 birch on this side, and then we switch back to dark oak fence, and we bring this all the way forward to connect with the cab on this end here. Now we're going to come up on top behind the horn, knock out that carpet, and put a slab. There's like an air conditioning unit or something up there. Then we're going to do our number plates, so take out a spruce sign, and above the window on the side, put the sign with our locomotive number, 3108. Same thing above the other window on that side. Then once we have both number plates on, we're going to go ahead and switch over and do our headlight. So we're going to take out an item frame in the middle with a glowstone for the headlight. Then we're going to do our ditch lights, so come on bottom, and this one has low ditch lights, so we're going to put them on the sides of the plow here. Item frames and glowstone for ditch lights. Then we're going to take out a bell, and our bell goes right there behind the vent on the conductor side. Now we'll detail the back, so item frames for your ditch lights. Same thing, they're on the corners of the plow here, with glowstone for the actual lights. Then 2 item frames on the top middle of the back for the rear headlights with glowstone. Then we take out our spruce sign, and it's got to be on the second block down on the outside. I had a little screw up there. And put in 3108, our locomotive number. And then one over on this side as well here. Now on the left-hand side of the back, we're going to knock out this block right here, and we can go ahead and put in black wool. Then we run a ladder up the left-hand side of the back. Then we switch to black carpet, and we fill in everything around the back here where nothing's built. And we start bringing the black carpet forward to the cab of the locomotive. And once we get up here, we can put it on the stairs too. Then we'll come around on the front and do the same thing. So black carpet up on the stairs, and then all around the front where nothing's built, and up on these stairs as well. Here, we can put black carpet there. We won't be able to put it where the blower is, but we just keep going with it down this walkway till it meets up with the back here. Now we need to make some banners for the number on the side. So get out a loom and come into it. We're going to use a black banner with white dye. We put a vertical on the right, horizontal on bottom, horizontal on top, horizontal in the middle. New banner. This one's just a vertical down the middle. New banner, and we're going to put a vertical on the left side, vertical on the right, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. New banner. Horizontal on bottom, horizontal on top, vertical on the left, vertical on the right, horizontal in the middle. Now we switch over to black dye, and we take all these numbers we just made and put a black border around all of them. Now we'll come up on the side here and we'll place our number. So starting right in front of where that bedrock is on the back, we put 3108. And then the same thing over here, one in front of where the bedrock is, 3108. Now come around on the front by the nose here with a lever, and we're going to put a lever next to the door to be the handbrake. Then we're going to work on our interior. So come on inside here. We're going to take out smooth sandstone slab. And it's going to be tricky to do because that string's already there, but we got to get a row of 2 slabs coming all the way down the middle here. Then we come in the nose with an end portal for our toilet, and we got to maneuver around that string to place an end portal right up in there. Then we switch back to our slabs here, and we're going to raise a column of slabs up till it reaches the bottom of the window on each side here. Then we're going to turn, and we have to raise the sides up till it reaches the bottom of that white wool. Same thing here behind the door, so it's all at the same level. And same thing on this side, just raise it all up. Then we can put 1 slab there so we have a stair to get down. Then we place stairs for our seats. Then an item frame in the middle with a compass to be a gauge and a lever for the engineer. Come around behind here, a sideways blast furnace and glowstone to light it. Now the interior's done, and we got to come around on the nose and fill in the rest of the nose here. So we're going to crouch and put a string above that toilet, and then we can crouch and put carpet over the toilet and over this door. And then we can fill in the rest of the nose with black carpet. Then we're almost done here, but there's one thing I just realized I forgot. We have to do the exhaust. So we're going to swing around and come on top of the locomotive here. In the middle, 1 block behind these slabs, punch out the carpet and the block underneath it. And then we'll go ahead and come into our inventory, and we'll take out a smoker to be the exhaust. Put a smoker in that hole so we have an exhaust. And there you have it, folks. We've completed our Illinois Central GP40R. And once again, thanks to Railfan Kyle for requesting that I make this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there.